All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. Jack left town. Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
What was that ruckus? What ruckus? I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.
Describe the ruckus, sir.
Does this mean we're not friends anymore? Not me. I'm in my prime.
Hey, Mike. Ain't it cool?
First you want to kill me, now you want to kiss me. Blow. Good. Bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
What's up, everyone? DJ Nubis here with you on the Meltdown Radio podcast, doing another unboxing. This time doing it live. A lot of stuff I've been getting in, stuff that's still coming. But before I get into all that, while people are still piling in, just want to reiterate a video I put out earlier today. Going forward, there will be no more top 5 albums of the week. Doesn't mean Metal Tavern is done. I still have the radio station. I'm still doing concert reviews, a few album reviews throughout the year, as well as my best of at the end of the year with Neko. But time is just not there anymore to kind of sit down with like a ton of records and try to find top 5 out of those every week to put up for you guys. So I do apologize for those that enjoyed that, but the way my audience is, it tends to enjoy the other stuff that I'm doing more with the movie reviews, the collaborations, and tarantula stuff and stuff like that. So got to go where the audience wants me to go with it. But I did recommend some other metal channels that are specifically for those genre and the metal itself. So go check them out, please. As far as this, I didn't really even know where to begin, really, but I think I'll just begin with stuff that I have coming along the way. So I'm just right now, it's just more of just showing you pictures of stuff that's going to be coming to me. So first thing that I have ordered that should be coming this month, could be another few days, or hopefully I said April, so we'll see how it goes. But I ordered the Haya Shimo character figurine. So really excited to get that when it comes in, because right now I only have like this really cheesy, it's not cheesy, I guess, but it's not as fancy as this one here. But you know, it's this one here that I got from, I think it was Walmart or something like that. But you know, it's okay, but you can tell by the other one that it's just got fucking way more detail. And it's just cool to boot. But yeah, so this is coming soon. And one of my mother-in-law for Easter, for whatever reason, got me a couple figurines. And much like she did with my -1 that I have extra of, she ordered a second one of the ones she got me for Easter. So she allowed me to pre-order another Haya figure and also get another figure, which I'll show you in a minute. But the other pre-order I got, now this one won't be till November, but I said, fuck it, I'm going to get it because it looks fucking badass. And that, of course, is GMK. I ordered this, so it'll be coming sometime in November. But I'm excited to get that one as well. This is a very nice looking figurine, and so just another great one to add to my collection when I get it. Now, the one that I'm replacing from yesterday, it's just a Bondi, but I never had one of these. I think you guys like Jake or whatever have something like this. I ordered this Gigan from Final Wars. So this one I'm going to be getting tomorrow, I think. It's coming in the mail tomorrow. So I'll be enjoying that as well. So we're really we got some good stuff coming along the way, and that's not including, and I don't have pictures obviously, but I know that Kevin Lambert is sending me a mystery box with some stuff with Neko too. So we'll do a separate unboxing for that. And then Sci-Fi Century is sending me something too, and I have no idea what that is either. But when those come, we'll probably do an unboxing with that as well. Yeah, I think G&K is a really good choice. It's a nice looking figure. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of that particular film, like some people, but I do like the way that Godzilla looks in that. Yep. Well, Bondi has some good things. Now, I do have another Bondi, which I'll show you in a few, but it's not, probably not as great or fancy, but it's still the first one I had of it. So kind of happy about that. But I am going to get into, because Kevin Lambert sent me a gift. I think it was Christmas. I think this is what he sent me as a Christmas gift, I believe. Finally got it together. And it basically came in 3 different boxes. So it was Kamunga as well as a small Godzilla figurines, but you had to have certain boxes because certain boxes had certain pieces. Like it's really weird how they did it, but you had to, it's like collector's items, I guess. I don't know. But the miniature Godzilla is pretty cool. I don't know if I'm not very good at this camera shit, but this is what came with the box. And really, I think at the time, I can't remember if the tail was separate or maybe it came together, because most of it was together. So it wasn't like it was totally crazy or anything. But what we got here? Yeah, I saw that. And I thought about getting that too, but I've already got like 2 G2000s. So unless I come up with some money extra, I can get it. But yeah, I think so. I agree with that. Now, the other one, of course, is Kamunga. And so I'm not going to lie. This was a pain in the ass to get together because, doesn't just snap or anything. It has to fucking glue certain parts to it so it doesn't fall apart. But, pretty cool for the spider guy and Anubis to have Kamunga. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy about that too. So put those back up there. So yeah, so got those out of the way. How should we go? Okay, so moving on to this. Some people had already seen this, and of course, Neko was busting my balls about it, but she had a point. So I got this originally because obviously when it comes to like DC Comics, I like Harley Quinn. I like the actress Margot Robbie who portrays her in the movies, and I always liked the cartoon back in the day, back in the early 90s, I think it was. Maybe it was late 90s. I don't remember when it first came out, but I always enjoyed the character. So I ended up getting like this, basically only about $20, but it has a problem. For the most part, it's really fine. It's not that bad. I still don't mind it too much, but the face reminds me of Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp when they reveal that she has a dick. And so, but it's also very tan. Like, I don't know if you could tell here, but the face is just ridiculous. And I don't know what the hell happened. Like you can't even tell because of the lights, but it's much darker than it actually looks in the camera. And of course, she's got a little hammer here for this. But yeah, so what I did was because Neko gave me the permission, of course. She allowed me to go and order a different one. So I ended up getting this one. And I don't know, it's called Furyu, or I never heard of the company, but Furyu. And much better quality, certainly a bit more expensive, but not outrageous. But it's actually just far nicer made, and she doesn't look like she's tanning at a tanning salon. So much better figurine overall. Yeah, right. And I remember that. Of course, I think at the time too, she was wearing the jester suit instead of this outfit. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Now, are these smaller figures, Jake, or are these like large figures? Because I was wondering how much that would cost you to do that with 5 figures. Let's see. So yeah, I showed that. So okay. Let's go ahead and do this one. This one was kind of fun. Now this is gonna be the funny part because where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. Okay. So I ordered this, but I thought that it was gonna come put together. Like I thought this was going to be put together initially. So like, you know, you buy usual figurines and it would come together. Turns out it's a model. And for whatever reason, it's in 1,000 different pieces. And like, I thought I was never going to get it together. And I wasn't the one to put together. Neko put it together. So I'll show you in a minute, but I ended up ordering this X Plus Gamma. This is the box it came in. And not really realizing that it was going to be a model. Now, it still has to be painted, but Neko did a hell of a fucking job getting it together. And so, like, once I figure out the colors I want to put on it, because I did buy like a bunch of paints and stuff like that, but she was telling me that she was ready to throw it through the roof. Like this thing literally came in about a gazillion pieces. Like, I don't know why they do it that way. Like, I don't want to be fucking, I would never be able to do it. I don't have the patience for this. This is like IKEA, only 10 times smaller. Yeah, thanks, Jake. I appreciate that. Yeah, I could have got some of the other Gamma figures that were older from the older versions, or even I think there was like a newer version of Gamma, but he looks still like a tortoise. It wasn't like, he didn't look badass like this, but he looks like an actual tortoise. And I was never impressed with that particular look. The movies were fine, but it just wasn't as impressive as the ones from the trilogy. So definitely like the Gamma. That's very hard to do with the box, but all right, we are. Oh yeah. So I got this as well. From many people may not know who she is unless you played World of Warcraft, but playing as a horde character, I haven't played World of Warcraft in a while because I just, you know, not much going on in the game itself. So I've been playing other stuff along the way. But if you know anything about World of Warcraft lore, there's a character named Sylvanas Windrunner, and she's a dark elf. Very cool figurine. Great character, has been throughout the entire series of World of Warcraft and whatnot, and just very, very cool. Figured I had to get one of her when I could, so I wanted to do that because this is really badass. So again, just lots of shit. All right, where are we? Okay, so now to what my mother-in-law got me outside of the pre-order and the replacement for the other one. So we talked about, you guys, with the modern day Bandai. Bandai. So I never had one of these though, but I was kind of happy about it. I got Biollante, definitely Bandai. It's not like super detailed or anything, but still for someone who's never had one, and I really want to see her in the next Toho monster film with -1 would be nice. So it could be either Anguirus or Biollante, judging by rumors, but I hope for maybe both. Never know. But either way, that's very cool. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. I don't know where I'm gonna put half of this shit. Guess we'll move the camera up here. Can't really see Kumonga anymore, but just gotta make do. Yeah, I'll put you over here. Okay. Oh, you got this one too? Yeah. All right. So then the next one I have that she got me, and this was funny because the other night we were in our chat, in the Sci-Fi Society chat, and I was kind of just looking through Amazon at the time. And obviously, her and I shared the Amazon account. So she was looking around because I guess her mother was asking what I might like. So she was going through and finding some stuff that I might be interested in. But when I was chatting with you guys, some of you guys, I saw it in like the previously viewed. I didn't realize that this was even going to come to me. But when I saw it, I was like, this is not a bad price for this. Like, I really think this would be cool. And she's like, no, don't buy it. And of course, yes, it's the 1967 Godzilla. So very cool. This is the one she got a double of. So I replaced the other one with the Gigan, but then I also replaced the other one with the pre-order for GMK. Her mom's like just that nice. So I was like, go get K by me. I'm okay with that. You can give me both. I'm fine with that. Sure. So, yes. So some people might have seen these before. I showed them off at one point, but I have yet to really kind of look through them. I'm a terrible person when I have all these books that I never really read. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can find some really cool ass shit out there. Like sometimes though, some stuff's just, when it gets into like I think if I ever was going to purchase, like, unless I saved up, but just random purchases, I would never go over like $120. Like, I rarely even go over 100. Like, I just think that it's a little bit too crazy unless I've specifically saved enough money. So, like, next time we go to G Fest, I've already told Neko, like, it almost like I have to have like almost $800 to $1,000 just for vending, because some of that stuff's really pricey, but some of it's like really awesome. But you have to kind of save to get to that point. Like, I just cannot afford it. Like, a Big Bad Wolf, when he bought his Rhedosaurus, man, that was like $300, which isn't horrible. It's a really beautiful piece. But I didn't have $300 on hand. Like, it was just a lot of money at the time. But compared to the Ghidorah, which I wanted, which was like $600, can't do it. Now, if I had $1,000 to spend, I could do it, but that was a big Ghidorah too. So anyway, I ended up getting these 2 books because everyone highly recommended them. I'm guessing Jake and everybody else has this as well, but I have to kind of look for it. But it's so super, super cool. It's both editions, 1 and 2 of the Godzilla Rulers of Earth books. Just so fucking detailed with the stuff in here. I just have to go and read through them, but they're just so cool. Like, they really are. Like, I didn't know they really existed until you guys kind of told me about them. But, and of course, part 2. But yeah, I just, these are cool as shit. It's a nice thing to add to a collection if you're a kaiju fan. There's still some other great books out there on kaijus and Godzilla. In fact, I even, when I got Olvin his Tokusatsu book, like, when I was reading up on that book, it's like very detailed. So like it's got a lot of cool shit, and I don't know anything about that stuff like he likes as much, but certainly that stuff is still very cool. And I like the books that are taking time to break down the genre and everything. Yeah, that's the other one I've heard about, Rivals. That's definitely another one that I've heard is really good. Yeah, that God's yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I would have been able to talk him down, but even then, I would like if it was $600, I would have still had to get him down to 300 before I could even consider it. And like that's a big jump. I don't think anybody's ever going to drop anything that hard. Like even my big G2000, that was like 125, but I managed to get the guy to take it for my last 100 that I had. So he was cool and did that, but that's only like $25. He was like, sure, take it. All right. Now to the other stuff that's more music related. So well, we'll start with this one first because I'm going to be doing. Everybody knows I've been doing my Vintage Cult Cinema podcast series, and I basically take a movie that I select, and then I choose the person that's going to do the movie with me, and we go and review it. And I'm not sure when it's going to happen yet. I got to get with Jedi, but he and I are going to do the Gumball Rally. So I went ahead and purchased this because I really needed it anyway. I still need Cannonball Run 2. I have the first one. I don't have the second one yet, but great racing movies. A lot of fun, a lot of comedy. And this has, I believe, Raul Julia. Let me see who else is in this. Gary Busey, Susan Flaherty. I don't see, where's Raul Julia's name in here? I know he is. I think he's in this. I have to double check, but I thought he was. Because he always has a funny look on his face. But I'm pretty sure he is in this. So yeah, that's what he and I will be reviewing coming up soon. All right. In terms of the metal box, I resubscribed to it. Basically once a month I get different goodies from them. Sometimes shirts, bandanas, pins, koozies, magnets, stickers. And of course, because of the particular package that I get, I order the cassette. Now, it used to be, it started out, you get 2 cassettes, a t-shirt, and a bunch of like little things. But then they kind of cut back because I guess cost. So now I resubscribe, but now I didn't get a shirt this time. So I don't know if it's changed the package, which is fine too. But they gave me 4 cassettes. But the first thing I want to show you is a pin that I got, of course, with the Bathory goat. So that's going to go up with my pin thing up here once I get done here with this stuff. Got a koozie, of course. Black metal. Gotta like that. I have a pin of that one too. So it's like even this now, like this magnet, I've actually got a pin of that back here too as well. So kind of repeats, but yet not. Like they're different types of items, but they have the similar pictures. Now, what I'll do here with these cassettes is I'm going to show you the cassette, but then I'll be like, oh wait, here's what was Jake saying? I haven't heard about that. So what's all involved with the manga? Is it based off anything particular or just random? So yeah, so with these cassettes, I'll show you who they are, tell you a little bit about the band, and then I'll play like a 30-second clip of what is on this particular record. Now, I haven't heard of any of these bands, but I'm a collector of cassettes now. Like that's pretty much what I do. Pretty much when I find bands that I really like, I buy their vinyls or even their CDs. But as far as like just getting stuff through cassettes and stuff, I've collected a lot of cassettes over the years, and that's kind of, I don't even really play them. I just want to collect them because I love them a lot. But first band I've got is a band called Prezier. and they're from the United States and Wisconsin, black metal. This album is called Depredation, and here's a little 30-second clip of this band. There you go. That is Brazier. Not to be confused with Brazier. Next band up is a Death Doom band from Costa Rica called Perishing. And this record is called Ludum. And we're just going to play a little track from this record now for you. Okay. As they would say, crunchy. Next up is a band. This is from 95, I believe. This album came out. A band called Phantasm. It's a death metal band out of United States, Wisconsin as well. So two of them come out of there. And for whatever reason, all my cassettes have bands start with P. I don't know why. It's like someone just said, right now we're just going to grab these four and just send it to this guy. But yeah, this is Phantasm from the animal called The Abominable. This is actually, 95. Well, this is a compilation, but they also had a demo with the same name in 92. But I think this is more updated version of, so it's got to be the 95 version. So here is Phantasm. All right. And so we got the last one here. It's from a band called Pestilent Ritual, brutal death metal, and they don't know where they're from. These archives have no idea where they're from. Although I thought when I was listening to them, it was a little more black metal, but we'll see. At least the name sounds that way. But so here is Pestilent Ritual. Yeah, I don't know if I'd call them brutal death metal. It doesn't really sound like brutal death metal. It's like either a little more on the black or grindcore side. It's not. I mean, it's more like black metal to me. Like at least as far as like the vocals and the maybe it's just a mix. Maybe that's what the problem is the mix is kind of off in some weird way. But yeah, that is my haul, guys. A lot of shit came in, a lot of crazy shit. What'd you guys think? Good haul? Sucks? What do you think? Yeah, I think so too, man. It's kind of nice to get some nice little things in. A lot of crazy stuff. Kind of happy about that. Still waiting for Shimo and Geigen, of course, whatever Sentry and Kevin Lambert sent. Like, I don't know what to expect out of that. Although there was one thing that got exposed from Kevin's haul, but I'll wait till it gets here because it was kind of funny too. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy, man. A lot of cool stuff, and I told Neko she can paint Gamera because I'm not gonna have patience with that either. But she's pretty good at that stuff. She does a lot of painting on the side for herself. So cool stuff indeed. Anyway, so coming up this week on the Military Radio podcast. So obviously Wednesday, Two Ghouls of Midnight that we'll be doing with Mr. Tony of the Dead. So the first one, it will be a movie called Kill Her Goats, which is my pick. And then Tony's pick will be the continuation of the fairy tale horror. You know, we did Peter Pan's Nightmare, and then as well as Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. So we're doing Blood and Honey 2. This time also Anthony Jordan will join us for the Winnie the Pooh second one as well. Then on Thursday, we're doing the live draft for the NFL draft. So Mr. Pote and I will be doing the live draft. It's going to run. I think Neko might join us for that actually too. So that'd be a lot of fun. But we'll be doing it from like 7 to at least 11 or 11:30 is usually how long the first round lasts for that night. Earlier in the day, I might do a live stream for following Diablo 4 because they are going to be talking about Season 8, which kicks off on the 29th. It always happens on the day that I got so much shit happening too. So I mean, I can get to play till like the 30th. But that's what's coming up on Thursday. And then Saturday, I'll be getting together with Kevin Lambert and a few other guests into the darkness as we do the Wreck franchise. We talk about those movies and then kind of rank them how we like them. I have to get started watching those as well. And then, of course, later on in the evening, again, Mr. Lambert and I will join forces on his channel. He's got this series called Education. And so I'm going to sit down with him for a couple hours and educate him on heavy metal and everything that is metal related. So for those that are interested in the genre or music, I'm just going to be sitting down explaining the ins and outs of heavy metal music and kind of like blow his mind with sound clips and whatever else I got for him. Yeah, they're certainly interesting for sure. Interesting takes on the whole, like, fairy tale horror stuff. So it's I'm not sure how the second one's going to play out, but should be interesting. I mean, it hasn't been really horrible, so they're not like terrible films, but not too bad either. Anyway, guys, appreciate hanging out with me and talking and doing this unboxing. I hope you all enjoyed it. As far as the rest, like I said, slight changes. Yep. As Alvin says, so Silver Screen Savants will be making his debut soon again, second time around. It's been on hiatus for a little bit, but it's going to be coming back, and so we'll be getting that in full swing as well. But yeah, thanks guys for the support. Hit the like and subscribe button, and appreciate the support as always. We'll see you next time on the Metal Town Radio Podcast.
You see me for you.